these are some of my most fun projects to make. I just like grab a bunch of stuff and see what I can come up with. And so I knew I wanted to use some of these items up, and this egg sign here. It used to have paper across it. I'm sure you've seen it, but I just peeled it off last year for something and then didn't use it. I have some of this Dollar Tree fabric. This one is just all pink with bunnies. And then there's this other really pretty floral fabric. I have used this fabric right here a couple years ago on a project, and it's just so darn cute. And so I am going to use it actually on two projects today because it's just the cutest and I love the colors and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and Mod Podge this down, and then I will cut around it.
Looking for my mother's eyes as I'm staying close to the mirror. A lock of gold, a secret smile, little things I remember.
Okay, so I'm trying to use up stuff in my stash, and I bought this rail wreath form last year, year before, I don't remember, but I'm not going to use it this year for that reason, and so I'm just going to cut this little bunny off. I'm sure there's other wood bunnies that Dollar Tree has, but this one works perfect, it fits perfect, and so I'm going to use it. And then I got some of this faux fur also from Dollar Tree. I got it in pink too, and I thought it'd make maybe some gnomes or something at Valentine's Day, but I never did. So this works perfect to go over our bunny. And again, I'm just going to Mod Podge our bunny and add the fur and cut around it.
Plays a hand upon my heart as her. She was a believer. Sometimes I can feel her arms holding me as forever. Time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you. I see in you my mother's eyes, and I lay your head to my shoulder.
Okay, now it's time to just add everything together. I have some ribbon here. This white one was actually a Christmas ribbon, and the teal ribbon is from Dollar Tree, and the pink ribbon is from Hobby Lobby. So obviously you saw that there. I just hot glued my bunny down. I'm gonna kind of push this bristled carrot so that I can add glue to it. We're gonna have our bunny hold it. These carrots are just too cute. Then I'm going to add these bows just by hot gluing them down to the base, and that's it for this project. You could add a little word or something too if you'd like. And now you have a cute little stake to add to one of your potted plants in your house, or maybe a topiary, whatever you would like. I just think it is too cute. I love the colors and everything.
A lock of gold, a secret smile. I will tell you when you get old.
This pack of gnomes is absolutely the cutest thing. The little carrot hat and the little bunny ears. I'm just taking one of the terracotta pots here from Dollar Tree, I think from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to glue these all the way around, and they fit perfectly, these 6 little gnomes. And this is just such a cute thing for $2.50. I think it turned out so adorable. I'd like to know if you already had liked gnomes, do you still like gnomes, or are you kind of over it? I just can't help but still love the little gnomes. They're so cute, especially these ones. So let's just add a little bit to this pot. Of course, you can add a plant to it, but I'm just going to add some carrots. I have 3 of these carrots from Dollar Tree left in my stash. And then I had some of these bigger ones. These ones are actually from the 99-cent store. I'm going to add those as well, and that fit really nicely inside the pot. And then I was like, let's make a little sign, and so I just cut out a little piece of cardboard, and then I had have you seen these little, did you get these little wood pieces from Dollar Tree? Oh my goodness, they're so cute. I picked out one of the tiny little carrots. Of course, you can use one of these bigger ones that are also from Dollar Tree, but the little one is super cute. And then I just colored it with my paint markers, and then with just a Sharpie, I wrote "Welcome to our patch." That stick off to the side is just a random piece that I had in my stash. You could use a skewer or anything. And that's it. I just glue all that down and I stick it down in my pot. And I think this is just the cutest little piece.
I place a hand upon your heart. Every beat is taking me over, and I will.
Okay, so this is pretty much like a Michael's grab bag wreath. I got 2 rolls of this pink mesh here. I only used 2, and also this wreath form, but you can make a wreath form like this with a Dollar Tree wreath and pipe cleaners. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch it there to start, and we're going to just put it into the pipe cleaners there. Now, you can't really see it too well, but I have a 10-inch piece of masking tape, and I put the pipe cleaner on the one side, and then I pinch it on the 10-inch side, and then I'm going to add it here into the next pipe cleaner, and I'm just going to keep doing that until I get all the way around. Now, I've never made a wreath like this before, and I watched a tutorial from May Made It Crafts. I'm going to link the video I watched because her wreath turned out super cute. I mean, mine turned out super cute, but it looks a little different. Okay, so like I said, I'm just going to do this all the way around, and it took this entire roll. Now, a roll of this retails for $9.99, so you know you can always get it like 40% off usually. So $6 for a roll is not bad because it has way more on it than a Dollar Tree roll, and then plus it's like twice the height or width or however you want to look at it. So it's actually not really more expensive than using Dollar Tree supplies. I know we like to use Dollar Tree supplies because they're so inexpensive, but sometimes you have to buy 3 times the amount. But these 2 meshes are from Dollar Tree. This one's kind of a limey green and white, and then this purple, and I cut those also at 10 inches. Okay, so this one, I just wanted to show you how much of the roll was left after I did this, and then you just kind of cut it off and tuck that little tail down into your wreath. So you can see this is quite a big and bubbly wreath. So it is so fun. I love the big bubble. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take 1 purple and 1 green and roll them up, and then I'm going to put those down into the pipe cleaners that are already there. So this wreath is so simple to do. It was so fast to make. A lot of times when I make wreaths, it takes a little while. I also love trying a different technique every time I make a wreath, just so I can learn which one works the best. Sometimes I fly by the seat of my pants and do it without any kind of knowledge, just what happens if I do this, and sometimes I watch a tutorial from another creator to learn their technique, and like I said, that's what this one is, where I learned from her.
Hold you in my arms, pretend we'll stay here forever. Time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you. You call, I fall. There's a legacy between us. We grow, we go, but in the middle, time changes.
Okay, so I wasn't loving how big the bubbles were, only because I could still see the wreath form. So what I did is I took each bubble and I pinched it at the center mark, and then I added a pipe cleaner. This, I end up liking it better because it makes the wreath a little more like denser, I think I want to say, instead of it being such big bubbles. Now on the one that I watched, so here you can see on one side, the left side is with the big bubbles, and on the right side you can see it being a little bit like with the halfway point. I hope that made sense. Okay, so now I'm going to take ribbons. I took 4 different designs and I cut them at 24 inches. And then you're going to dovetail the ends. I didn't dovetail the ends until later, but you want to do that first. Now my thing originally has 16 of the pipe cleaner, so that's why I did 4 ribbons of 4 different designs. So you see here, you just make a cross it over, you push that back in, and then you're just going to pinch it and you're going to put it down into the pipe cleaner. Do you see how easy that is? There's no tying, gluing, anything. You're just putting it right down into the pipe cleaner, and that's it. So on the bows, I actually put the bow ones where I halved the big pink bubbles, because in the original ones with the white that were on the wreath already, I put the smaller mesh. So that way it's very balanced. And also, I forgot to mention, all those ribbons I used are also from Michaels. Okay, so I'm going to use these kind of twine egg skewers from Dollar Tree. They come in 4 different colors, so that's perfect. So now I'm just pushing this down into the center of my bow and using that same pipe cleaner to wrap it around and get it down into place. And then I'm going to feed that pipe cleaner to the back of the wreath form. Then I'm going to flip over my wreath and I'm going to make sure that it's really nice and secure. And then I'm going to trim that skewer so that it's not, this giant skewer, because otherwise it's not going to hang on your door. And I'm going to go around and I'm going to do this on each of the bows. So again, this works perfect because there's 4 in a pack of each color. So I got 16 eggs. It was perfect. And then that makes this wreath complete. You could add a sign to it. I thought it would be really cute. I think this year Dollar Tree has like those bunny wreath kits, so it's actually kind of like a bunny head and feet. I would totally add that if I had it. Again, if you've been with me for a little while, you know I'm moving and I am just trying to use up my stash and not buy a whole lot more. And this wreath was perfect for me being able to use up my stash. I am absolutely in love with how this wreath turned out. It's one of my favorites that I've ever made, and it was definitely the easiest. I will use this method absolutely again. Much like the other project in this video, I'm kind of doing the same technique and it's going to match. So one of these egg wood forms from Dollar Tree, this came out this year. I'm very excited about it. So I'm just Mod Podging again, and I have just enough of that fabric to also go over this. And it's just too cute. I can't stand it. And yes, it's wrinkly, you see there, but once you get it down on the glue and just press it out, it all becomes nice and smooth. Now, I didn't want to cover up those cute bunnies, like their faces or anything, so I keep it a little bit simpler so that we still get to see those faces. And I was trying to decide what do I want to put on here. So I'm going to put this bunny also from Dollar Tree ornament. I was going to use this piece of fabric, ribbon, but it just didn't work and it covered up those cute bunny faces, so we're ditching that. These again were in my stash. I won them. They match so well. I'm going to end up just taking that paper clip off and just using the paper bow. So making paper bows is really easy, or you could use ribbon. I had this little chipboard flower in my stash as well, and I just painted it a coral color that matched that fabric. And then you'll see some stickers there off to the side, again, old in my stash. I'm going to paint this little rabbit with some white chalk paint, and then I do end up filling that hole with some white spackle as well. I'm going to use these two ribbons. The pink again is from Hobby Lobby, and it's $1.99, and I got it for $1, so it's actually cheaper than Dollar Tree. Glue that down as well. And then we're just going to start gluing all the pieces down. This was a really easy project, and I try to keep it a little more simple, and it's going to match my decor perfectly. Also, I'd like to invite you over to some of my other social media platforms. I am trying to grow a little bit more on Facebook, and on Facebook you will be able to see my stories as well if you are not an Instagram user, because I post the stories on Instagram and they go to Facebook, because if you didn't know, they're owned by the same people. So I'm going to link those down in the description, and I hope you will join me on one of those other social media platforms. It really actually helps out this channel and helps fund my ability to continue to do this. I really appreciate all of you who have made it this far in the video, and thank you for your continued support. I really hope you enjoyed these Easter DIYs, and until next time, happy crafting!